in the electrification solution, for example, with Mo Construction, you have access to all your data from your electric motors, from your inverters, so things like temperature, speed, torque, as well as position. You are now able to have automated functions. So automated functions can be, which are not unknown in this industry. They exist. Large wheel loaders come with bucket shake function, for example, or return to height. So a bucket shake is the operator just presses a button and it will automatically shake the bucket to help break loose any material that's still in there. Also, large wheel loaders use what's called auto dig, where it will automatically drive into the pile and break out. So those are what are called automated functions. It's not a fully autonomous machine, but just some
Mhm.
features are automated for increased productivity, um, could be for safety, also to reduce fatigue on the operator, to make it easier to run. And so what's great about these electrification solutions that Moog offers is now you can put these premier automated features on any of the machines that have the Mo construction solution on it. Normally, these type of automated features would need to have added sensors. You would have to go out and physically add hardware to the machine, make a change to the machine, maybe even change the valves of the machine. However, with this one, with Mo construction solution, it's just a matter of the OEM says, I want this particular machine to have a bucket shake function or an auto dig function. All they need to do is flash that over the air, and now that machine has that feature. They don't have to do any adding of components, of hardware, of sensors. Um, and so that really also opens up a whole new software as a service for these OEMs. You can build one machine, say it doesn't have any automated features on it, but you just build one machine with the Moog construction electrification solution. It could have no automated features on it. And then a rental company decides they want their machines to have, I don't know, a special automated auger digging function on their skid steer. Well, the OEM just enables that feature, and now that those skid steers for that rental company have that feature without any additional hardware, which is a lot of cost savings
Mhm.
for OEMs. When the industry is ready, teleoperation, meaning remote control
Mhm.
machines, or fully autonomous. So our systems are enabled to be fully autonomous or teleoperated. It just depends on when the OEM is ready to do that, when the market is ready, and what
Mhm.
particular applications are ready for that.
With this electrification ecosystem kind of enabling that automation, is it like built into the software that you guys are providing, or I guess what is kind of maybe helping enable that ability to automate functions or features when an OEM chooses to?
Yeah, I think that's a good question there. So there's two things that you need to have an automated system. You need to have sensors that tell basically the state of the machine or what position the cylinder or the arm of the bucket
Mhm.
is, as and what pressures these are at, as well as a software control to help manage that. So once you have those aspects, it's called a closed loop. Now you're able to do more automation type automated functions because now it's all electronically controlled. You
Mhm.
are controlling software or you're using software to move a arm of an excavator. And there's a sensor, an electronic sensor that is sensing exactly the position of that boom and sending it right back to the controller, to that software. and then it keeps that cycle closed loop, right? It keeps repeating. Mow construction in our electric motors, for example, for like an EMA solution, we have what are called encoders on our electric motors. So we know at all times the position of the cylinder. And we also have the machine kinematics put on the controller. So the between knowing the position of cylinder and the kinematics, we know exactly what position the boom is in, or the bucket, or the swing on an excavator. We know all of these things, and it's all controlled through software and electronics. So if it's all controlled with software and electronics, and we don't need to do any physical tuning to valves, which normally you have to throttle your valves, and there's a lot of um, in-depth design involved in determining exactly how your valve is going to behave to get the feel and the speed and performance of your actuator on your machine. Well, now that's all 100% software controlled. There's no more physical changing of a valve, how it's cut, how it throttles. Now it's all software. So now, if you want to change how a machine operates, its performance, how it feels, it's all through software. And since it has that closed loop control, we can automate those functions because we're sensing it and we're controlling it.
Great. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me today and provide some insight into Mo Construction's electrification technology and how that kind of plays into some of the automation um, technologies that are also coming into play in the industry.